I'm here once again with Meridy Volz, fine artist, colorist, portrait artist. We've been talking a lot about different themes within her art, and certainly women are always a big part of your themes, but turbaned women in particular, and not just women of color, but all different kinds of women who wear turbans. So we have one behind you here. What are the dimensions of this portrait or painting?
This is 3 by 4, and 36 by 48.
And what's the name of this painting?
Descarga.
Descarga, which in Spanish is kind of a jam.
A jam.
A jam. And so beautiful women playing instruments. That's chekere, and it looks like a djembe. Chekere, the beaded instruments. In Cuba, that would be called a guido when you play chekeres and sing songs together. Tell us a little bit about Descarga. What motivated you to paint this?
Well, first of all, the turban women. I wore turbans. There was a whole period of time where I loved wrapping my head up in a turban, and it was purely a fashion statement. It wasn't anything else, and I loved the way it felt. It kind of felt like it was taking me up to my brain, pulling me up towards my, my third eye, and I love the feeling the head wrapped tight. That having been said, I know how that feels. I also have a great love for African and Caribbean percussion and music. And so this is very musical. This image, it's one of those images that's lyrical, that you look at and you kind of hear the music coming from it. I love that the women are looking down in it. They're in the music. They're in the descarga. They're not playing for anybody else but themselves, and creating some energy at the moment through the percussion.
Well, beautifully painted, beautiful faces. That emotional quality that you try to capture is there. You're really engaged. We almost feel like we've come upon their performance. And as you said, they're into their own thing. We can be here, but they seem to be ignoring us because they're into the music.
Right.
And so there's many other turbaned women that we're showing as we discuss. So the turban for you is identity, it's connection, it's power, it brings you to your brain, it connects you to your third eye.
Brings the energy up, yes. Mm-hmm. Also hides the hair. It's like kind of in a way a non-sexual statement. It's something else. And it tends in a lot of cultures to be very spiritual, to wear a turban and keep the head wrapped and have it wrapped tightly. And so I've done a whole series. I have a great attraction for women in turbans and how that is cross cultures. Mm-hmm. A lot of cultures like the way that looks, like the way it feels to be that woman. And so it kind of expresses something very personal to me about being a woman and about personal power.
Meridy Volz, fine artist, powerful woman, talking about another theme within her art, women in turbans. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.